Hi guys, it's Ellen, and today I have a new scrapbook layout to share with you. So I'm using crepe paper, fresh bouquet in this collection, and this photo here is Theo's first photo he had when he was born. So yeah, really special photo. So I thought the fresh bouquet collection would be perfect because I absolutely adore this collection. It's beautiful, and yeah, it's a very special photo. So I know I'm definitely going to use some of these big gold wooden ephemera pieces that came. I haven't used any of them yet, and I've used quite a bit of this collection, and I was saving them for something really special, and I thought they would be perfect for this page because yeah, Theo's first ever photo is very special. So I've got that frame piece that I want to frame my photo, but I'm going to have two different pattern papers in my background, and there are holes in the frame, and I didn't want it to be lost on the page. I wanted the frame to really stand out, and with those different pattern papers poking through, it might not have stood out so well. So what I decided to do was take just some white printer paper, and I've just backed the frame with that, so that once my photo is inside of it, the frame doesn't get lost on the page and it really stands out. My photo fit perfectly inside that frame, so I was really happy with that. Yeah, and it just makes it so much brighter, and it took a little bit of work to get that to back it well, but yeah, in the end it's definitely worth it. So I've got the black and white pattern paper as my background, and then I've got this long strip of pink pattern paper going down the page towards the left hand side, and that's where my photo is going to sit, right in the middle of there. So yeah, obviously scrapbooking is always about the photo, but this one in particular is a very special photo. So I'm going to take that pink pattern paper and distress the edges, and I wanted to put something in between that and the background page again to make it more of an impact, to make it really stand out. One of my favourite things to do is to take tissue paper and to create ruffles with it. So that's what I'm going to do along both sides of the pattern, of the pink pattern paper. It adds texture, and I just think it looks so pretty, and it just adds a bit of a border between the two patterns without being too much, because obviously it's quite soft. So yeah, I've distressed all the edges of the pink pattern paper, and then I'm going to add a thin bit of double-sided tape all along the edge, and then I'm just going to ruffle the tissue paper. So I've cut long strips of tissue paper. I'm going to fold them back and forth on themselves to create sort of a pleat with them, and yeah, I'll do this down both sides. I don't think I'll make you watch all of this, but yeah, you can see here I'm just sort of ruffling it up, and it doesn't actually take very long to do, and it looks really pretty, so I really love the effect. Originally I thought about just doing it down one side, but in the end I decided to do it down both. So the ruffles of the tissue paper are in place now, and I love that they're not completely straight. They sort of bend in and out. I really love the effect of that. So I thought I would add some hand stitching down this, and I'm using a black thread because there's black in the background paper and in the title that I'm going to use, and it just makes a nice bold impact. And I'm just going to do a back and forth stitch just down both sides, partly to keep the tissue paper in place, but also I really like the look of hand stitching. I've just used a embroidery thread to do that, so it's nice and thick, and that's ready to go on the page now. So I'm just going to stick that onto my page with double-sided tape. So yeah, I've got my photo going on the page now, and then I've taken 2 of the floral pieces from the gold wooden ephemera, and I want to have 1 in each corner going in sort of a diagonal. There was also butterflies, but I couldn't make those work on the page as well. It's just too much. I always scrap in A4 size, which means I have slightly less room. So the love piece is from the chipboard sheet, and then I've got a cardstock sticker below that says New Beginnings, which is absolutely perfect for this page. I've taken a floral sticker and I've cut that in half and put half down each side of the pink pattern paper. I also took a sticker that said The Best and put that under the frame. It almost looks like a caption to the photo. And I'm just going to go through the stickers and pick out a few extra things. So I'm sure that all of the gold wooden pieces are going to stay where they are, so I can stick them all down. These are really, really thick and they were quite difficult to stick down. I've just used normal glue. I should have used my tacky glue, that would have worked better. But to help them stay in place, I've taken some, I think they're called bulldog clips. And yeah, I've just put those on each of the corner, and then I left them to dry for a good half an hour or so before I started moving the page around anymore. So just sticking my photo down now. I'm not going to add any foam or anything to my photo because, as I said, that gold wooden piece is really thick as it is, and then the photo is sitting on a couple of layers as well, and it would have just been way too bulky. So I'm just sticking that down as it is. I don't think that needs to stand out anymore. So I'm just going through now and sticking down all of the pieces that I've used. So obviously the chipboard and the stickers are sticky. But just to make sure that they're definitely not going to go anywhere, I'm going to go under with some glue as well. And then I've taken some sequins in light pink and gold tones, and I'm just going to add those over the page, and that's my page all finished. I did think about adding more ephemera and stickers, but I just loved how it looked already. It's one of my favourite photos, obviously, and anything more would have detracted from the photo, I think. So yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out. So as always, thank you so much for being here. If you have any questions about any products that I've used, just ask me down below. Thank you, bye.